What is up, you guys? So today I wanted to bring you guys a 2-year review on the Chanel Trendy. I have had this piece for about 2 years now, and I just wanted to give you guys just an honest review on my experience with this bag. But I will say that my experience with this bag isn't like my usual reviews, which is hard wearing, right? I tend to go really hard with my items. This is an item that I have worn minimally, so I want to say that right off the bat. But other than that, let's get started. First of all, do I still love this bag? And the answer is yes, 100%. I still think that the Trendy is one of the most beautiful bags that Chanel has ever made. I genuinely think that it is like such a strikingly beautiful bag, and it's like an updated classic flap, and a lot of the features that this one has is very modern, and I think it's why I really love this style. Let's talk about why I haven't used it all that much. I know that you're gonna think that it's because it's so delicate and I'm afraid of like wearing it, and it has nothing to do with that. So the main reason that this bag has mostly gone unused is because I know that it is a small, but I find it to be a lot larger than what I need. And I knew that going into the bag. If you guys have been following me for a while, then you know that I favor mini bags, and this is more of a small, and I find it to be too much bag. Most days I don't need to carry a bag this size, and that doesn't make me want to get rid of it. I think when I unboxed it, I discussed that this wasn't going to be like an everyday bag for me. This was going to be a very specific handbag for me. There are a couple of things that bother me when I use this bag that I think I should mention. One of them is when I'm in the car driving. If I brake a little abruptly, this bag goes flying forward. That is one of the things that has kept me from using it so much. I want to say that's happened to me already twice when I've worn it and I've been driving, and I don't know if anything, I don't think anything major happened to it. Maybe this little scuff right there I think happened from that incident. And again, I don't have a problem with bags showing wear. I actually do enjoy that. Quite honestly, I think it's silly to make keep a bag looking like brand new. I know some bags are really good at just looking really new. This one is not one of those bags. No, it just tends to wear like very easily, and I think that that's something that does bother me, because my Trendy Walk did not have that issue. That walk really wore extremely well, and so I don't know what it is about this bag that doesn't like to hold its shape. I believe I discussed it before. I think that they need to add more padding to every individual quilt, because I think that that could be part of the reason this bag starts to show wear very easily. Something else that I've noticed, and this is just from sitting on my shelf, and this upset me, and I noticed this recently, was all of this. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. There is heavy creasing and wrinkling right where the bag opens. Now, I expect this to happen right because of that, but I haven't really used it that much for it to have this wear, and it didn't have it. And then I checked it a few, like I tend to inspect it even though it just sits there, and in one of my inspections I started noticing that, which means that it happened from literally from just sitting on a shelf for a few weeks. And that is the reason why I wanted to bring you guys this video, because if the wear was due to use, that would be one thing, but it's literally from just sitting there, and that's kind of annoying for such a pricey bag. I don't understand that. Now, some people will say it's a storage issue, that you should store it one way or another. I can't with that. I honestly, my bags are on a shelf, and if I add a dust bag to it, if I put it in its box, I won't ever use it. Like, the fact that it gets minimal wear now isn't because it's not available to me. It's for the reasons that I specifically laid out. But if a bag is sitting in its box, I will never use it. I know that about myself. I've lived that way before, and I just will not use a bag. So I have to have a bag displayed and very accessible to me for me to use it. And I have to say, well, even on camera, I think that this bag looks big, but I'm gonna see if I can add a mod shot to it with this, because when it's on, it doesn't look that big, but it does feel like a big bag for me. So that is the reason why I don't use this bag that much, but I do still love it very, very much. But that is something that I wanted to discuss with you guys, because even from here, I think it's wrinkling too. And I'm not complaining about the bag, you guys. Like I said, I understand that bags are not going to stay pristine and new for a very long time. That's just not, I'm not really even complaining about this bag. I still really do love it. And it's a bag that brings me joy just looking at it. Oh my God, should I take off the sticker with you guys? Maybe that's the other thing too. Now, I have taken off the sticker off of my Trendy walk. I took it off and I regretted it. And so I didn't want to feel the same. And so I had not taken the sticker off, but I am going to go ahead and take it off now. It's so pretty and shiny. Now, I did want to give you guys just some other information with regards to the plate. The plate on my walk scratched so much so quickly. However, what I want to say is this. I have talked about this many times. This is what I use to clean and polish my Cartier bracelets. This also works on gold hardware. Now, I will say, if you have a light colored bag, be very, very careful, because this can stain like lighter bags. But if you have a black bag, I think that this is perfect. And really, it just keeps it really, really shiny. Even though you will see hairline scratches, you will always be able to get back to this like really beautiful, like shiny looking plate. But I think that's something that I didn't mention before that I wanted to mention, because I realized that when I went to sell my Trendy walk, that it was very scratched. So before I sold it, I went ahead and gave it a good little wipe, and it looked really shiny and beautiful with this Jeweler's Rouge cloth. Now, again, the main reason why I wanted to do this short review was because I really implore you guys to wear your bags, particularly this one, because even if you don't wear it, this bag is going to show wear. So the point and the moral of this video is, if you are keeping it, you know, sitting around because you don't want it to get any marks, or you're afraid of using it, just wear it, because this bag is going to show wear regardless of what you do. It is just one of those bags, and I feel that the more you wear it, the more comfortable you're going to be with using it, and you're gonna realize that it's just gonna be part of the aesthetic of this bag. So I still am completely obsessed with this bag. I still highly recommend it, but I definitely think that if we own it, we should wear it. And again, I intend on wearing it more, but I also do it, for me, it's just a size issue. I think it's too big, but it is my big bag. It's like my one, I think, Chanel bigger or big-ish bag that I have. So it was never intended for me to wear it like on a daily basis. So that was just for me. But if it's something that you want, definitely buy it and wear it. So that is all I wanted to say, because she is going to show wear regardless of what you decide to do with it. That is it for today's video, you guys. If you have any questions with regards to this bag, please go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. Also, what is your experience with the Trendy? I want to know if yours still looks brand new with a lot of wear. Is this just a fluke, or have you also experienced heavy wear markings on this bag? Let me know and let everyone know in the comment section down below. I appreciate your time, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye.